Emmerdale families are some of the most iconic to ever feature on television. However, a new theory by Express.co.uk suggests one of the ITV soap families could be set to make their exit together under tragic circumstances. Charles Anderson, played by Kevin Mataran, and his son, Ethan Anderson, Emil John, arrived in the village of Emmerdale towards the end of 2020, meaning they have been settled there for 18 months. Over the course of this time, viewers of the ITV soap have been introduced to the vicar's ex-wife Esme, Eva Fontaine, and next week, they will meet his long-lost daughter, Naomi, Corinne Peter. Unfortunately, given the fact she was given up as a baby and having harbored resentment for her birth family for years, she could be ready to take the ultimate revenge on the Andersons. Off-screen, Naomi has already reunited with her mother, Esme, but she will come face-to-face with Charles in upcoming scenes when she goes missing. He will find his daughter at a bar where she works, and it seems she has inherited his feisty nature as she is having an argument with her manager. Stepping in, the vicar will throw the manager to the floor before revealing his identity to the young woman standing before him. It seems this is the beginning of a brand new storyline for the Andersons, but in fact, it could be the beginning of the end. As Naomi settles into the family, she could get them on her side before putting her plans to kill all of them into place. The actress who plays newcomer Naomi, Corinne, has spoken about her character and what viewers can expect to see from her. Teasing Naomi might not be what she seems, the soap star told Express.co.uk and other media, she has a little bit of an edge. I think Shush is a little bit misunderstood. She may come across as a little bit misunderstood, but I think as we get to know her, Shush has got many facets to her and we kind of meet her under not so great circumstances. I think throughout the story you see different sides to her, she continued, before talking more about the edge her alter ego has. Kevin, Charles, and first get on very well, and one of my first scenes is finding out that he's my dad, and it's all very intense between us. Corinne added, we haven't got to the bit where we've resolved our relationship yet, so it's a bit intense between us. My first day was shooting scenes where I find out about that and I have an argument with the bar manager because Naomi has got a bit of an edge. So that was really fun. Shush is a rebel, not necessarily about the fact Shush is adopted because her adoptive family are loving and Shush has grown up in a loving home. But I just think there's slight abandonment issues there with her dad and her mum. Her relationship with her mother is an improvement on what it was, but maybe not exactly rose-tinted, fairy tale, mother-daughter relationship. I think maybe Esme feels that they may be closer than Naomi feels that they are, the soap star continued to explain. Charles didn't want anything to do with her after finding out about her. That's informed Naomi's initial impression of her biological dad, which isn't a great one. Discussing the moment her character finds out the vicar is her birth father, Corinne said, that shocks me to my core a little bit. I don't know how to react to it in that moment. I react to it but I don't say anything. I leave the scene where we're left feeling like, what's going to happen now? Because a bomb has been dropped in a situation where she didn't expect that to happen. It seems with the character having an edge and all this resentment towards Charles, it wouldn't be totally out of the question for her to kill the Andersons. For years, she has been living a life away from her birth family and she will not care about the circumstances, she will have just wanted to be with her biological parents. Therefore, her motives for wanting to get rid of Charles would be clear, but Ethan's could be very different and wouldn't be his fault. By default, he would be in her line of fire as she would resent him for growing up with at least one of their parents. Instead of getting to know him, she would feel nothing but anger towards the lawyer who is desperate to know his little sister. As an investigation begins into how Charles and Ethan died, the rest of the village might not suspect Naomi at first. The likes of Manpreet Sharma, Rebecca Sarkar, and Marcus Dean, Darcy Gray, would be mourning the loss of their respective partners. However, it could be Manpreet who begins to suspect Naomi, as she could have an eye for spotting serial killers following her ordeal with Meena Jutla, Paige Sandhu. Will she be able to get justice for Charles and Ethan, or will she end up being put in danger herself?